Hi guys, okay, today it's citrus. We're going to talk about citrus. Now you can see by my hat, not only is it Australian colours and we're in Australia here right now, but it's citrus. So the four citrus that I think are fantastic, and it's to keep a good health, strong immune system, is lemon, lime, oranges and grapefruit. So these are the four citrus. We can buy this most time of the year in most parts of the world. It's always good to have citrus, and I think this is fantastic. Now, a favourite, and I don't want to go into this in too much detail, but what we'll do in the next couple of videos that are coming, we'll talk about, limes and drinks and, all that sort of thing that's really nice to be able to, frangelica and lime and on ice, fantastic. But all we're going to talk about today is really just cutting and preparation of for citrus. Having these in juice, I think, 2 or 3 times a week just keeps a really strong immune system. We don't get colds, and that's what it's all about, is keeping a good health. So basically, what we're going to have a look at today, and I'm going to cut a couple of these things for you and show you, is the four citrus. So grapefruit. Now we have pink grapefruit, we have white, and I'll cut both of these to show you. Oranges, lime, and lemons. Okay, now these are the four citrus that I believe keep a really good health. So look, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to cut a couple of these things and I'm going to just show you a little bit of presentation on grapefruit and oranges, and I'm going to show you how to cut lemons the correct way, lemons and lime. So first of all, we'll have a look at this orange. We'll cut this and basically I'll give you a little bit of a heads up on just a nice easy way to cut an orange and just make some nice presentation when you've got some friends over or family, or you're doing a fruit platter. And this is just something that's really nice to be able to do. Okay, so we can sit the orange down here now, and I'll do this with a couple of things. So we can bend this around basically and flip him over in here and make this into a nice little fruit bowl. Take this little piece off here so we can sit that there. I'll do the same to this is a pink grapefruit. So a similar cutting style. Now normally the grapefruit has a lot more white fiber all around it, and we can trim that back, but this is just to show you. Okay, so basically, and you can see we can take some of this fiber off, but I'll just sit this down for the moment. And again, oh, and I forgot Tamarillo here as well, so that's a really nice, there we go, we'll swing him. Tangelo, what am I saying? Tangelo, so there we go. Let me just swing this around here and again tuck this under. Let go into as the bowl. Okay, so we'll cut the white grapefruit as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you different slices and okay, so we can put him down as well. Stick these lemons down here, give us a little bit of space. And okay, so we've got those three that are just sitting as such. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut. We'll take a little bit of the fiber off because there is a lot of that white skin. Okay, and we're just going to cut into slices here. There we go. Give us a little bit of space. Move a little bit of this out of the way. And do the same with the white. There we go. Place that here, and then we'll do the orange. Now we can cut this in half again and sit it around and make a really nice presentation that just is... Okay, so let's just slice that in half. And slice this in half as well. And again. Okay, so what we're going to do here now is we're just going to sit these pieces around here like this. And just do a really nice presentation of grapefruit, orange, we can sit that on the bottom, we can sit this here. So this is really a nice presentation of just orange and grapefruit. Just take out the seeds of there, you can just take those out, slot that in as such. And as you're making a fruit platter, this is such a nice presentation and so easy to do. So there we go. There we go. Now sitting on a nice fruit platter, this is always so easy and nice to go and do. Okay, so there we have a little bit of presentation with grapefruit and orange. In its own skin. Okay, and these can sit really nicely on. Okay, now for an orange, this is another little trick that we can do. So basically we can cut the orange here, we can take the skin off the shell. So I'm just cutting around here and then slipping the spoon underneath the skin and working around. And what we can do here is just keeping it so it's nice and easy to lift this. It's just a couple of little tricks here to show you what we can do with citrus, as well as cutting the lemons and the limes. So there we go, we can flip that around. And this just, the spoon, as you can see, just goes straight underneath the skin of the orange. We can work our way up to the top. And pretty much lift that. So this just comes off. Same for the bottom, we can just lift it and pull it off at the bottom. There we go. Then we can just trim that up a little bit as well. Take off that excess fibre. And sit that into, take off the inside stalk. And we can sit the fruit, the orange there, and trim this up a little bit. Okay, now for the final thing here is we can cut lime, and this can, so always cut from the top to the bottom, and you can see into smaller pieces if we're going to put this onto seafood and fish. And for lemon, the same thing, always cut from the top down to the bottom nipple. And again, this is quite easy to cut a lemon. This can be for seafood and can be for so many dishes. Now, most of this that I've just showed you is presentation just for using citrus and doing different things with that. But basically, if we're going to make juice, it would be cut the complete opposite to cutting from the top and the bottom. So if we were to squeeze any of these fruits and make them into a juice, then all we're really doing here, and it's really important, is to cut it from right in the middle, to cut it directly in half. So as you can see, this has to be same for the lemon, same for oranges. You can see when we're going to squeeze this and put it into the juicer, it takes the juice out completely. Where if we're cutting it for presentation, we have a really nice display of citrus fruits, and all really nice over winter, and to keep a strong immune system, this is fantastic. You can see the way these are cut if you're going to use this with seafood or in your cooking or in a drink. You can see if you want to make juices, and a presentation platter. Hope you enjoy it.